On your green team, we have Daweed, your lizard. And on your red team, we have Walter, Wolf, and Elementoid. Okay, it looks like Daweed is gonna go straight up, and okay, both teams are doing a 1-1 split, so they should get here about the same time. Looks like your lizard wants him to go around. That's a pretty good idea, I believe. Okay, your lizard going against Walter Wolf, blocking out all the shots Walter Wolf is trying to put down. He's looking pretty frozen. Walter Wolf gets back up. Your lizard needs to clear that cold from himself. Daweed taking a good amount of damage though. Over here, getting healed back up. The bubble shield does not quite block it. Elementoid just going at your lizard with those combos. Oh, the explosive barrels go off on Daweed. And I'm a bit slow today. Daweed looking quite low. Your lizard looking quite low. Elementoid pushing him quite hard. Elementoid takes out your lizard, and Walter Wolf takes out Daweed. Oh no, not the imps. Okay. Our team. How fast this is over? It's King of the Hill, so they're gonna have to run out of all their tokens. They look exactly the same. They all have their razor blades, and they all have wing robes on. That's pretty awesome. Okay, you're a lizard arriving without backup. Don't cap. Okay. Yes, that was a mistake. And your lizard taught his teammate about it. I'm just gonna let this one slide. Okay. Elementoid guarding the point. He's got enemies coming in on the top and on the bottom. They're sending in the imp first. And it looks like they had a gentleman's agreement a bit. And the fight is starting. Walter Wolf going on your lizard with those elemental rocks. Your lizard, or Walter Wolf looking quite low, arcing off both enemy teammates. And Elementoid shocking himself. Flash frozen Elementoid. Daweed misses his rock. That could have been the chance of their whole entire time, but he misses the rock. Your lizard getting beaten up by Walter, and it looks like the heals are going to come out from Walter, yep. And Daweed is going to need to either run back or die here. And it gets quaked, and the melee hit, and the chases is on. The mana, oh, the insta-freeze, the flash freeze. I can't cast right now. Folks, I'm sorry about this. Elementoid just chasing Daweed as much as he possibly can. Walter Wolf still down here in the bottom, keeping the spawn point from being capped. Walter Wolf fighting your lizard. They need to, green team needs to team back up and go in at the same time. If they can get another freeze off on Elementoid, they could be good. They just need to hit that rock. Your lizard taken down by Elementoid's beam. And, like I said, Daweed should not be going in here. He has no backup. He just missed the chance for a revive. And he just killed his imp. He's going to put him at even more of a disadvantage. His teammate is coming, but I don't know. He's just going to need to delay. Walter Wolf walking right through all of his walls. And the SSS beam taking out Daweed. Now, Daweed is a sub here, so I understand why they're not doing quite so good. It was meant to be, Seb actually going in for them. but sadly he could not quite make it. Your lizard getting frozen. He needs to clear that freeze. There we go. He needs to put on a freeze ward quite badly. They just can't get a break here. Pushing him back into the wall. He needs to just keep walling off until his teammate arrives. This is quite an unbalanced game here. Oh, getting hit by those mines and goes down to his own wall. And Dweed is back with no teammate again. 31-60. The Elementoid going up on Dweed. Dweed misses the teleport pretty much. He backs off, smart move. And it looks like they're gonna go in finally together. Elementoid just kind of messing around here. Walter Wolf getting up the max beam, trying to kill them with it. Oh, the lightning storm coming out and blocked by the wall. The double tick lightning is just doing a good amount of damage on Elementoid, but he's just healing it back up. While Lizard, they have Lizard and Elementoid, and Dweed have some pretty good positioning here, standing in between both their enemies so they can heal each other, but the enemies cannot. But right now, they just got pushed out. Kinfly coming out on Dweed, and your Lizard going down. Walter Wolf just doing a bunch of quakes here. Now they're just messing around at this point. They really know at this point the enemy can't do much, and that's... It's sad that they did have to have a sub, but our game 2 people were not quite here yet, and they were scheduled for the first slot, so I could not move them back. Dweed and Euro Lizard both taking an SES mind combo to the face. Walter Wolf just barely warding that conflict from his teammate. Euro Lizard getting healed, but the heal block comes out from Walter Wolf. Elementoid teleporting behind his enemy to take him out with a melee hit. The explosive barrels go out on Dweed. Dweed doing a bit of teleport glitch there, and Elementoid takes him out. And that is good game, my folks. Good game. Okay, Magica did decide to kick me out of the game. Well, hooray. Let's hope this doesn't last long. Okay. Okay, folks, we will be back in about 5 minutes, as you can see up at the top of the screen. You know what I really wish? If the thing that I expected to give me 24-hour music was actually up. Anybody got any non-copyrighted music? And Jix, I swear if you give me that one thing that screams really loud like an atomic bomb, I'm going to hurt you. Okay, folks, it looks like we are actually going to go back in this match a bit early because the music's not working, so we decided we would go back in quite early. I'm going to switch the teams here so that it, I don't know, balances out. Okay, here we go, folks. Okay, folks, on your green team, we have Elementoid and Walter Wolf. On your red team, sporting different robes, we have Seb Milk and you're a lizard. You're a lizard going some plus cold and some plus rock. Both teams doing a 1-1 split again. And the fighting action is going to happen down here in the bottom area. Seb trying to fight off. I don't even know. I can't. The healing beam's coming long range from Walter Wolf. So Seb is in fact back now, folks. So maybe this might work a bit better for them. Seb goes down quite quickly to Elementoid Steam. You're a lizard getting pushed back, freezing both enemies. The cleanse comes out. Green team has captured the mid spawn point. And whoa, who was that? You're a lizard goes down. The imp is going in, bravely sacrificing his life. Or not. Is the imp gonna stay alive? No. Poor imp. You're a lizard trying to do any damage he can to Elementoid here. Seb getting quaked down. Walter Wolf getting frozen a bit. Both enemies getting pushed off. Slowly but surely, red team is actually capturing this spawn point. They did just lose their point advantage on the spawn point, but they gained it back for a second. If your lizard can keep him off, they are actually going to cap this spawn point, and the spawn point has been capped for red team. This is going to start gaining them tickets back and actually might keep them in this game for a bit longer. But Seb needs to get on the spawn point and he's dead. Looks like your lizard is going to retreat as much as he possibly can, but the RQR coming out from Walter Wolf is just going to be too much for him and take him out. The healing quakes are too OP. Oh god, that'd be such a good way to troll your enemies. Just healing quake them all the time. Thinking of next level troll tactics here, guys. Oh, the freezing coming out. It's a very effective Pokemon. Whatever. Yes, Walter is getting frozen quite fast here, but that is not going to do any damage to him. Oh, Seb with the perfect heal coming out. The tornado misses, almost catches the teammate here. Red team is looking quite low, and the conflag coming out, killing Seb Milk. Oh, Funfest and Alias, when do they play? They are not actually in this one, I don't believe. They're in round 2, I believe. So, tomorrow, maybe? Hopefully. If I can get it all set up and everybody gets their games done. Oh, your lizard didn't actually die. Coming out from behind with the crazy freezes. Pushing his enemy off the spawn point. And the lightning is coming out. Seb is standing in bad things, very bad things. Red team, or green team has been pushed off this spawn point. And red team has once again captured it. Seb needs some healing from his teammate. The healing coming out at perfect time. All the rest of the healing is getting blocked off. Your lizard reviving Seb. Seb reviving your lizard. They need to make a push back onto the spawn point. Once they get their health back up, I believe they're going to make a push back onto the spawn point and see if they can capture it again. What are you talking about, Jix? Why are you saying no talking? Oh, Elementoid teleporting away and teleporting back in. Oh, Quake coming out on Euro Lizard, getting steamed. God, this is hard. Oh, the SFS coming out on Euro Lizard. The steam not gonna quite hit him. And red team does in fact have this spawn point back. The imps are gonna provide a little bit of help here, but not for much longer. They are about to go down to the fire. If they can hold this for a good amount of time, they might actually just win this match too. Seb getting taken out by Walter Wolf. Didn't even see what took him out. Smartly, your lizard is trying to retreat here, but the teleport comes out and kills him. Green team does in fact have the spawn point back. Yeah, no, it was the first game that they were doing pretty bad in, because they had a sub. Oh, I'm not watching. Okay, your lizard taking a lot of damage from everything. I didn't even see that one. Oh, Seb Milk getting a nice, pretty fully charged rock down on Elementoid. Oh, but your lizard goes down. Elementoid getting taken out. Your lizard, or Seb, can just see if he can box Walter Wolf here. But actually, oh, that is not good. Elementoid did in fact spawn on the wrong spawn point. This is why we need to be able to pick our spawn points. Elementoid is back over here. Seb did in fact die. You guys need to make me not make me look at chat. Ugh, you're making me miss things. Your lizard is smartly retreating here. They're gonna group up, and this might just be their last push try here. Like a last ditch effort kind of to get this spawn point and try to hold it as much as they can. They do actually still have a chance if they stop wasting their magics on tornadoes. They need to be saving up for revives at this point. Your lizard getting, or Walter Wolf getting taken up in the tornado. Can the rock hit him? No, not quite in time. He was a little too far away. They need on the spawn point here. Okay. Red team has, or green team has been pushed off the spawn point, but they're bringing it back on. Your lizard narrowly avoiding a quake. Red team is in fact capturing the spawn point back, but they just lost a teammate and they're gonna start losing the spawn point. There looks like there might be no revive coming out, and there are no spawn tokens left. This might be the end for red team. It is 0-1-0 in favor of Walter's team, and that is going to be GG. That is going to be the end of our first set. The winners coming out are